Well, let's react to what we're seeing, not just with what's going on at MetLife Stadium, but league-wide. And it's also going on. Robert Kraft was a big donor of President Trump's run for office. He issued a statement saying that he was, did not believe in the comments that President Trump made earlier this week regarding NFL players. What's your reaction to what you're seeing out there league-wide, Willie?
I'm happy that the players are taking a stand. I think for me, this is a game that brings unity, brings all races, all people from walks of life together. When you're able to play the game of football, it is a blessing. But on the flip side, there are things going on in this country. We are a divided country right now. I mean, you talk about the rhetoric that the president has given out. You talk about the rhetoric that's on the news. We're divided. So the one thing that does bring the people together is football on Sunday. So for the players to make a stand and speak up and protest, I'm with it. I'm all for it. And I'm glad they're doing it in a peaceful manner, not a reckless manner.
But I want to point out here, this weekend it has not just been the players. It's been the players and the owners in lockstep. Owner Khan of Jacksonville, Saeed Khan, joined and locked arms with his players in London. Mike, what is your reaction to all this?
I'm not quite as happy about it, to be honest. I'm just not. I love that when the politics stayed aside. I understand taking the stand, and I certainly respect that right. I very much respect that right. But I think it's a little bit misplaced. I loved for 626 times being able to stand and show respect with what it meant for the people that sacrificed so much. That's the only way that I looked at it. And so I get the rest of it. I accept it, and I understand it. I would not stand against anyone that does it. I love doing it. It was just football. I mean, that's me. Maybe that's my age, and I think I have that right. I don't like name calling. That's very upsetting to me. I didn't like that at all. I respect the right. I would think it's a little bit misplaced, and I wish to goodness that we weren't having it, because sports do bring people together.
Right? Well, I feel the same way. I think the players have every right to do what they want and say how they feel. This is their platform. This is the platform that they've created. I'm glad that the owners are saying, you know what, it's all of us together or it's none of us in the boat. And that's exactly how I feel. So, it's also America. So President Trump can say whatever the hell he wants to say, because that's where we live. These guys can kneel on the national anthem. Listen, my father was a Navy man. You know what I mean? I love the flag. I love the veterans. But they choose to protest in a certain way. I am a former player. Just because I sit behind this desk doesn't mean I don't agree with everything that they're doing. And I think, listen, if we're going to be in the same boat, let's all be in the boat together. Former, past, future. You got to stick together.
I'm always a little Pollyannish on this, and Willie, you and I have talked about it in the past. I love seeing the players and the owners come together, because it shows you always hear football's family. This is where you see a family, sort of coming together, which is nice to see.